Marcus's Magic, featuring Marcus Hydrick, accompanied by Mr. Steve Harbaugh and Mr. Mark Ross.
Thank you very much. We very much enjoyed that. At this time, we are going to get ready to present our guest speaker for this morning. And prior to doing that, I would just like to take a moment to thank Mrs. Rakowski, Mrs. Gerton, and the special needs staff for all the hard work they did this year and for putting together this wonderful ceremony. So let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to acknowledge the special guest we have with us this morning up on stage, Mrs. E. Pearl Smith, our president of the school board, Dr. William Dora, director of special services, Ms. Rebecca Fogel, special education supervisor for the Souder Community School District. We want to acknowledge them being here with us today. Our next guest is Mr. Troy Madden, and he is a vocational teacher in culinary arts at Central Montco Technical School. Mr. Madden comes to us today. He has worked in culinary arts for the past 10 years. He is a familiar face to all of the students who attended Technical High School and works closely with them every day. We are very excited to have Mr. Madden here today as our guest speaker, so let's give him a warm welcome.
We are told to listen to wise people. Last Friday night I was at a CYO banquet, and my mother-in-law, as I got up to speak, said, "Keep it short." So I'm going to listen to her once again today. Good morning, administrators, teachers, parents, family and friends, and most of all, our graduates. It is a pleasure of mine to be the commencement speaker here today. I'd first like to thank the staff of Eisenhower Middle School for this opportunity. I've had the opportunity to work with students from this program for the last 10 years. And even before those 10 years, we had a long-standing partnership with students from Eisenhower and students in my culinary arts program. My class is an open enrollment program and is composed of many students with different abilities and talents. Our students come from approximately 7 different sending schools in the area, all over central Montgomery County. And some of the students on the stage here today make an important and enjoyable part of my class. As a new teacher several years ago, I struggled with the same things many other rookie teachers do. How do you educate a group of students with varying abilities and different needs? There was one easy solution to this problem. Even though students are usually grouped together in one classroom, they must also be seen as individuals with their own specific goals to reach milestones. Students' education experience should not only be rewarding, but should also be enjoyable. Although I have not had the privilege to teach all of our graduates on the stage here, I have no doubt that their school experiences have paralleled the experiences of the students that were in my program. They have all worked hard to get where they are today and reaching their graduation. And almost every day usually did it with a smile on their face. Our school day at my school starts at 7:50 a.m. Usually, the students from the program at Eisenhower were starting about 7:15 in the morning. They would help bring in drinks from our loading dock, set up our breakfast program, serve our students in our breakfast program, and sometimes even act as the bouncer. Most teachers have different classes of students for a single year and then get a new group of students the next. I am very fortunate at my school. We have most of our students for at least 3 years, and some of the students from Eisenhower I have the pleasure to have for 4 or 5 years. This really gives you an opportunity to really get to know your students. Some of these guys, I know what they like, what they don't like, and we have a good time teasing each other about it. It is also very rewarding when you see these students grow from year to year. When you teach the same students for a period of years, it is sad to see them go. I am sure this is the case here at Eisenhower. When we see you grow, achieve your goals, we become very proud of you, and this is a proud day for all of us, especially your parents, your friends, and the staff that has taught you. I'd like to personally thank the staff of this program for the fine job they have done with these students, and with the continued partnership we have with them. I would also like to thank Ms. Andy Picard for my school. She should be up here. We, in our world, and as Americans, like to label people different than ourselves. I have some labels to throw out here today. Achiever, funny, hardworking, and determined. This determination has now paid off, and we are here to honor them. Graduates, it is now time to go your separate ways and move on to the next step in life. At this time, I have a quick message for the 3 students that were in my program. Charlie, I'm going to miss doing lunch with you. Vaughn, out of the many students that did our announcements in the morning, thank you. You were the only one we could hear. And Matt, I guess I'm going to have to start watching SportsCenter again because I'm not going to get the Phillies up. The only good reason these guys going, I'm going to have 2 less Dallas fans in my class. In conclusion, I hope you all have lasting memories from this school and keep them the rest of your life. John F. Kennedy once said, "Let us think of education as a means of developing our greatest abilities. because in each of us, there's a private hope and dream which, when fulfilled, can be translated into the benefit for everyone and greater strength for our nation. Continue to fulfill your hopes and dreams and never stop learning. Thank you.
At this time, we will do the most important part of the program, and that is award the diplomas.
At this time, we are going to begin to award diplomas to our students, and we will be starting this morning with Chris DiPolito. If we can all give him a round of applause. Our next graduate this morning is Vaughn Hunter. Our next graduate, Matt Harris. The next graduate, Carlos Iglesias. Our next graduate is Lisa Brown. The next graduate is Larita Gonzalez. Our next graduate is Charles Watt. Jordan Logan. And our next graduate is Kate Terzansky. And at this time, if we could all please give our graduates a nice round of applause. Congratulations to them and their families. Thank you. In a few moments, we are going to do presentation of gifts. But prior to that, we have another special award to give out today. And that award is the Eisenhower School Principal Award. And what I'm going to do is read to you what the award says, because I feel that that best exemplifies how this award was chosen. It was a collaborative effort between the special needs staff as well as other people that worked with the student. And the award reads, "You have exemplified the philosophy and motto of Eisenhower Middle School, which is enter to learn, exit to serve. You have modeled good citizenship, dedication to learning, and overall good character in all situations." And what we mean by that is making the right choices and doing the right things regardless of who is or is not looking at that time. The student has shown compassion for others and has exemplified excellence in academics. And this year, the Principal Award is going to Charles Watts.
At this time, we also have gifts for all of our graduates, and we'd like to present them. I will call their name, and Mrs. Gerton will bring the gift up. We will start with Chris DiPolito. Vaughn Hunter. Matt Harris. Carlos Iglesias. Lisa Brown. Larita Gonzalez. Charles Watts. Jordan Logan. special needs graduation ceremony. Graduates will greet their guests in the auditorium lobby where there will be refreshments.